Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here, and I hope you've had the time of your life.
I think it's alright that I do what I like, 'cause that's the way I wanna live. It's how I am, and I'm checking.
It's pretty obvious what this review is going to be about. It's the third installment of my three-part review of this year's Green Day album trilogy. So we've reviewed Uno, we've reviewed Dos, and of course, it's time to review Trey, the third and final album in this three-piece set. Now, of course, this album was supposed to come out in January, so it came out a little bit earlier, and of course, I decided to make a review far too late, because I didn't get the album until this week. Now, I have to say one thing. I had been saying that this old-school Green Day sound that is supposed to be in these albums never came. It was slightly there to a degree, but not entirely. So I thought maybe, hey, Trey, third time's a charm? It is a charm, but a very different charm. I turn on this album, and all of a sudden I hear a band that I'm not so sure if I'm even listening to Green Day. It sounds like the voices. There's a little bit of that sound as far as the instruments go, but the songs are completely different. They're very meaningful and mellow. And you know what? I kind of like it. This album surprised the hell out of me. I did not expect it to have this kind of sound, and I didn't expect it to be this good. There are some incredible, meaningful songs on this album. Probably one of the biggest ones that really grabbed me is the song Ex-Kid. It's the story of a grown-up. Exactly, like how at one point in time you were young and you had so much ahead of you, and then all of a sudden you wake up one morning and you're an adult, and life is not as exciting and adventurous. It's very structured and very boring, and it was just interesting to hear a song like that. And then you have songs like 8th Avenue Serenade and Drama Queen and 99 Revolutions, and you do have a couple of fast-paced Green Day-sounding songs like Walk Away, Amanda, which is actually one of my favorite songs on the album. But all in all, the sound and the feeling that you get when you're listening to Trey is just something I never would have expected to get out of a Green Day album. I feel that now that the entire trilogy has been released, this one may in fact get the most critical acclaim. It's also got that old school sound of songs that sound like 50s and early 60s. Not as much as some of the songs on Dos, but you definitely still hear it in Trey. But this album is a real winner. I really, really liked this album. This trilogy is now officially concluded. What is this going to mean for Green Day? I have no idea. But this sound, whatever it is or whatever it could become, this could propel Green Day further than they've ever been before. And they've gotten a lot further than people would have expected, because they're about to be eligible to be nominated to go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How crazy is that? This band has been around for over 20 years. So that's it, guys. 3 albums from Green Day this year, each one a good listen, very diverse, very original. So comment, like, and subscribe, and the question that I want to leave with you is, if you've been picking up these Green Day albums, which one do you think is the best one? Is it Uno, Dos, or Trey? I actually was going to say Uno, but Trey is just one that really grew on me, and I would probably think that Trey is the best of the 3, for me. I am the Lawn Gnome, and remember that actions speak louder than words.
She's my drama queen.